Okay. Seems like any little move I make automatically adjusts the lighting. This was the night before Sunday service. I be seeing random stuff, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm hoping to have a video with my mama one day next week as well. Just depending on how we both feel in our schedules. As y'all know, I'll be transporting her back and forth to the doctor. My mama is the type of mama that you gonna hear her before you see her. So, and it don't take a lot to hear her. She's just naturally loud. I promise y'all. She's been like that all my life. Look at them grades. I keep telling y'all, my mama warned me. She told me not to mess with them. Because as soon as you pick one, 20 more gonna come, but I wouldn't listen. And I picked them anyway, and that's exactly what happened. I plucked one gray hair around my edges. And 2 days later, or a day later, I had 50 gray hairs all over. And they've been coming ever since. It's so weird that saying can be true. You know, a lot of times when your parents tell you stuff growing up, you be like, yeah, okay. But then when you see it actually happen, it's crazy. Y'all know parents, especially the old school parents, like parents my mom and dad's age, I think they used to exaggerate a lot, especially my father, when he would talk about having to walk to school. My dad was one of those parents that be like, you ain't did nothing yet. When I was 2, I was driving in the country. You be like, Daddy, you're right. It ain't cold outside. You know, when I was your age, I had to walk to school 20 miles in 15 feet of snow with no coat and be dead serious. And I'd be like, Daddy, you know that's not true, right? I'm probably going to turn into one of those parents. I can already see it now. Because I said, Lord, these kids you gave us, they sure is lazy. I was telling somebody the other day, why is it that our kids, they rotate wearing the same handful of outfits, same 5 outfits every week, rotate them out just so they don't have to do a bunch of laundry. Now that's just trifling. Acting like they ain't got no home training. Acting like they ain't got a closet full of brand new clothes with tags on them. Half of them they can't wear no more and never got a chance to wear. They outgrew them before they even got to wear them. But that's how our kids are. they'd take any shortcut possible, even if the shortcut in the long run takes more time and effort. I mean, like, are y'all serious? All that time you spent calculating and formulating a plan of a shortcut, and you could have been done. But I guess that's how children learn. Because I'm sure I did it. Our kids is at the stages where, especially Blake, he's at that point where he think that we don't know nothing. Like, parents know absolutely nothing. And me and Curtis just be sitting here like, are these kids serious? And it just, adjust my mirror. And it's so funny because it reminds me of all the times growing up when my mom would be like, girl, you can't get nothing past me. Oops, sorry guys. She'd be like, you know I've been here before. You know I'm older than you. I done did it all, seen it all, heard it all. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how my mom used to do it. I'd be like, I remember being that age. Oops. I'm like, man, she don't know what she talking about. Yeah, so that's where we at with our children. Like I said, especially Blake. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this mirror. Yeah, especially Blake. Blake knows all things. Really, Blake and Mallory. It ain't nothing that they don't know. And I'm being sarcastic. You know, they think they got the answer to everything. That everything they do is brand new. That their mama ain't never experienced it. I be like, man, these children. I said, but okay, I'm gonna let you go with it and see how far you can get with that. Yeah, they really be trying it. So when they do stuff like that, I always get a good laugh in because it is so. It reminds me of my parents and how they were growing up, and I find myself saying the same things that they said, that they told me when I was growing up. Now I'm perpetuating and saying the same things. Tell my kids all the time, y'all think this stuff is brand new? No, ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing you can get past me. Nothing. I done seen it, done it, been there, got the postcard. I seen all the tricks. I mean, I feel like I was a good teenager. I mean, I think I had typical teenage girl issues, but for the most part, I mean, I was a straight A student, involved in a lot of activities. Yeah, so it's just crazy. I just seen a lot, done a lot. So now that I have children, I be like, yeah, it ain't gonna be nothing they gonna be able to put past me. And now that I know the Lord and have a relationship with the Lord, I tell my kids all the time, y'all won't ever be able to get over on y'all parents, on us. It's just not gonna happen. Because 9 times out of 10, I've already done what you've done. So I already know. I know all the tricks. And if it's genuinely something that I don't know, the Holy Ghost is going to tell me. The Holy Ghost is going to reveal it to me. So either way, Mom's going to find out. Dad's going to find out. So don't ever think you're getting away with something. Because it's going to all come to light. But, you know, every now and then they got to test it. And think they're getting away with something. Just like when we as parents, we ask our kids, hey, so can you tell me about this, or tell me how school was, or tell me, you know, how your day was, or something like that. And our kids still haven't, I guess it's maturity, but they haven't matured enough to understand that when mom or dad asks a question, we already know the answer. So we're not asking you for no answer. We giving you the opportunity to be honest because we already have the answer. But man, they have not figured that out yet at all. Period. At all. They really think when we get to asking them questions, they really be thinking that they got a great plan and got the whole story figured out. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, okay. Let's see how much further they gonna get for they trip up and catch themselves and catch on and know that mom already knows, dad already know. Oh yes. It's hilarious. We didn't have a lot growing up. Like, not at all. We wasn't able to just, do any and everything because we just, we didn't have the money. I came up on syrup sandwiches, Miracle Whip sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches, syrup and sugar sandwiches, potted meat, Spam, liver and onions. Oh, I know about it. Now, I can't eat none of that stuff now that I'm grown and got some life experience under my belt. But I said, man, the kids these days, they have no idea. But thank God I went through what I went through so I can pass my wisdom on to my children. And the kids that come in the house and half the time don't even be wanting to speak when they get out of school. And then walk in, first thing they do, open refrigerator. I'll be like, who? Wait a minute. First of all, how you bypass me without even greeting me, acknowledging me, and then how do you fix your hand to open the refrigerator? And then they just hold the door open, letting all the electricity out, all that. And if it's, for example, if it's 2 boxes of granola bars in the cabinet, they'll have both boxes open at the same time. That grinds my gears. Same thing with cereal. 3 boxes of the same cereal, and all 3 of them open at the same time. Now, what's the purpose of that? It's wasteful. Nah. So we had to shut that down and teach them. First of all, you don't just, even though you live here, you don't just come in here, open refrigerators and cabinets and going through stuff. No, you got to have permission. And then at the same time, be grateful that you're able to have options. Because, man, that ain't how I was brought up. I'm sure y'all know about it. You didn't get an option of what you want for dinner. It wasn't 2, 3, 4, 5 different dinners options going on. We all ate the same thing. And if you didn't want to eat it or you didn't like it, you didn't eat it. But you wouldn't get an alternative. You'd be hungry. You thirsty, but don't want to drink no water. You want the juice. Well, you can't be thirsty. You can't be that thirsty then. My auntie, hey Aunt Sharon, if you don't hear, my Aunt Sharon, she would say, drink your spit. Oh, Lord. Man, my mom and my aunties, they were some savages growing up. Raising kids, helping with neighborhood kids, church kids, all that stuff. It was a real village. But they did not play. But boy, let me tell you, what changed the game. this little thing called grandkids. As soon as grandkids stepped on the scene, my mama became soft as butter. I mean, soft. The kids come over there, she making separate individual meals. She getting kicked out of her own bed. She go sleep on the couch. You know, Mallory's a very wild sleeper. But yeah, she's very wild. Like, you'll wake up beat up like you've been in a fight if you let her sleep in bed with you. But mama, she gives the kids her bed to take over, and then she goes and sleeps on the couch. What? I'm like, is this the Twilight Zone? What in the world? That would never happen. I mean, soft, y'all. Polar opposite from how she raised us. I do not know what it is with grandkids, but it's like it just changes them. Once your parents become a grandparent, man, soft as butter. And it take a whole lot for them to get mad at the grandkids. And when they do, they still give them another chance. They threaten them like they gonna do something. They ain't gonna do nothing. No, they ain't gonna do nothing. Lord, my mama got it bad. Both of my parents, my mom and my dad, they like that with our kids. But my mother, she's real bad. Like, she needs an intervention. She needs a grandparent's intervention. She seriously will make 3, 4, 5 separate meals, makes all their favorite foods. I mean, it's just, yeah. I don't understand it personally. Period. They don't have to lift a finger when they over there. I mean, they do stuff because, you know, they've been raised to take out the trash, you know, do stuff like that. But when they get to TT house, oh, it's vacation time. They get served. Lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner gets served to them on a silver platter. Anything else, honey? You want some cupcakes? What? I mean, like, where's Mama G? Where's Mama? Where's my mama? Because this grandparent situation, I ain't familiar with this. I mean, just wrapped around their finger. And then she always saving them. The kids can be wrong as all get out. They'll be wrong, do something wrong right in her face. And as soon as I try and get on, no, just give him another chance. He didn't mean that. I'd be like, are you kidding me? Before Mallory's grandmother, her paternal grandmother, so her dad's mother, she was really bad. She was worse than my parents. I remember, and me and her were close. I remember telling her one day when Mallory got in trouble at school, the teacher had called me and, you know, I forget what it was. It was something, it really, I mean, I ain't gonna say it wasn't major. I can't even remember what it was, but I just remember it wasn't nothing like she could have got arrested for. It's like typical rebellious child. But the school had her on camera. I think getting smart with a teacher or something. And I was talking to her grandma about it. I was like, you know, Miss Harris Mallory's really having some issues at school with authority and, you know, respecting authority. And I told her about the incident, what she did. I said, the teacher told me they got her on camera, you know, saying it and or doing it, whatever she did. And Mallory's grandma's response was, but what did the teacher do to my grandbaby first? What did she do? I'm like, are you serious? I was in shock. I mean, I just could not believe it. She was dead serious. So, grandparents, if I got any grandparents that watch my videos or that are watching this, let me know in the comments what it is that make y'all soft as pillows when y'all become a grandparent. Please enlighten us, because I'm confused and I need answers. I mean, my mama will plead these kids' case. No, don't do it, Tracie. He didn't mean it. Don't get on him. I'd be like, oh my God. And the kids just sitting there grinning. Man, I really wish I could see the back, but and the sides, like I said, I'm gonna have to have my mom. Oh Lord, Fraggle Rock, what's up? Fraggle Rock has entered the chat room. I can laugh at myself, it's okay. I'm confident in this very thing. Yeah, when you have self-confidence, you can laugh at yourself without no problems and keep on moving. Is there anything that covers up gray? Something that's not permanent? I wonder if a rinse will cover up gray hair. I really don't mind the gray hair, but it's just the ones that pop up in inconvenient places, so it throws everything off. That's the part that gets to me. See, right here. And they so unruly. They won't lay down. They won't do anything. They do their own thing. You can't gel them down. You can't slick them down. None of that. I don't think I did this part. Okay. Guys, I'm going to try and go as far back at this top that I can without getting out of frame. And let's see where we end up. Oh, biscuit updates. If y'all remember, we got a little puppy when he was a baby, named him Biscuit, Yorkie. He's 1 now in human years. And he's so sweet, but he's so spoiled. Oh my gosh, we really messed him up. He can't be rehabilitated. And he think he's a human. Biscuit really be trying it. And he has an obsession with ice. He loves ice. When he hears the ice machine going on my refrigerator, he comes running around the corner to beg for an ice cube. And he eats it. What he's doing now, he's pad trained in the house. He doesn't go outside to use the bathroom, which I don't know why we didn't outdoor train him. We've never done that. We've always just kept him inside and he goes on the pad. But it's like every couple of months he reverts. Not every couple of months, but it's, it seems like he tends to revert back to, just going whenever, where, like he ain't never been potty trained. And then you gotta start all over and retrain him again. And I thought that was just him, but my mom was telling me that the Yorkie breeds are, I guess, notorious for reverting back. When they're potty trained, she was telling me that they are known to revert back to, like, basically acting like they've never been potty trained or know how to, like they never had no training. So currently that's the stage we're in right now with Biscuit. He has reverted. And if you don't watch him real closely, he'll just go any and everywhere and won't even care. So we gotta go back to the basics and retrain him. I'm glad once it starts to get warmer consistently, then I'm gonna start training him how to go outdoors. But yeah, I know another reason why we didn't train him outdoors or have him outdoors a lot, because in the area where we live, there's a lot of coyotes, and this is a little, we get reports all the time about a coyote has come and, while you have your dog out in the backyard, fenced yard, let him run around, play, whatever it is, a coyote has come, or a hawk. Our area has a lot of hawks and coyotes. And Biscuit is only like 8 pounds. He's a little bitty Yorkie. So that'll be a good snack for a hawk or a coyote. So we don't never let him just sit outside. I'm gonna be scared somebody gonna get my baby. But a change is about to come. It's alright, we're gonna get him trained. Can you see my scalp? Yeah, I'm on the right. Oh, here we go. I didn't realize how much work it would be to have a pet. I knew it'd be somewhere, but it's literally like having another child. They gotta be washed and groomed and keep their nails clean, keep them around stuff, they chew on stuff, get into stuff. It's just like having a whole nother child without the daycare costs. And it's so funny because when Biscuit is mad at anybody in the house, he's usually mad at Curtis. Curtis spends the least amount of time with him. So when Biscuit feel like Curtis is not giving him enough attention, he chews up his shoes, or he chews up something of Curtis's. Biscuit ain't never tore up none of my stuff. But he gets the Curtis stuff all the time. So where you can tell it be intentional. I'm like, wow, dogs are really smart. Because I knew that's what it was. I knew that was the reason. He tore up his good church shoes. Curtis was mad. But he started spending more time with him. So, Biscuit 1, Mankind 0, goose egg. like they buddies now. Guess I'm gonna wrap this up. Hey, I have to stop because there is a lot more, but it's just out of my reach. May the Lord God bless you real good. May the Lord God bless you real good. I feel like that's a song, but I can't remember the words. Wow, look at all that gray. Terrible. Into all's life, look what is wrong with her. It's a little tender over here, so I can't scratch too hard. Oh, sorry, that was my printer thing. Y'all see how that light changes when I move? I don't know how to fix that. Can't get that up. Glad you brought me up. So glad you brought me up. Glad you brought me up. That dust. I think I already been over here. Yeah. Let me see if I can show y'all my notice here. Don't want to shoot.